Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, hello everyone. My name is Zhanli Yang from English Language Education Department. I'm from 5th semester. Today, I would like to present an article entitled Strategies of Improving Spoken English for Learners, written by Zhanli Yang. This presentation is a part of my professional reading text, and it discusses practical strategy to improve spoken English, especially for language learner. In this presentation, I will discuss several main points, including the reason for choosing the article, an overview of the article, difficult words, key concepts, the introduction, methodology, findings, conclusion, and the reference. The outline will help us understand the article in a clear and structured way. Okay, next, the first one, I want to explain about the reason. I choose this article because it's very relevant to my needs as an English major student. The article explains the importance of English speaking skill in today's global world and provides effective strategy to improving fluency and pronunciation. What interests me the most is that the strategies are practical and can be applied not only by students but also by general English learner. For the next slide, it's about the article. The article explains that although spoken English is essential worldwide, many learners still face difficulties. These problems are mainly caused by psychological factors such as shyness, fear of making mistakes, and lack of confidence. To overcome these problems, the author suggests language immersion through digital media, independent practice, speaking partner, and muscle exercise. The main focus is on clear communication rather than grammatical perfection. Next is difficult word. The slides show several difficult words found in the article such as necessary, achieving, debtor, pursuit. Understanding this word is important because they often appear in academic texts and help reader better understand the content of the article. Okay, the next is a keyword. First is important and varies. The first key point in the importance of speaking ability. English is international language used in politics, business, and education. Speaking is the core of communication and is often considered the most challenging language skill. The second point is barrier to speaking, such as a fear of making mistakes, shyness, and difficulty expressing ideas. Clearly, these barriers often prevent learners from speaking confidently. The next is for keyword is strategy and tips. The article presents several strategies to improve speaking ability. These include language exposure by watching English movie and listening to song, self-practice and such as speaking in front of a mirror, and social interaction through speaking partner or English club. For fluency and accuracy, learners are advised to focus on meaning rather than perfect grammar and to use body language to support communication. The next is introduction. In the introduction, the author explained that English has become a vital international language for global communication and cooperation, especially in China. However, speaking is considered the most difficult skill to master compared to listening, reading, and writing. Next is we talk about methodology. The article applies a theoretical approach based on self-realization theory. The methodology focuses on analyzing factors that hinder speaking ability and offering practical strategies that learners can practice independently. It suggests methods including listening to English radio programs, reading dialogue-based books, practicing with speaking partner, imitating accent, recording one's voice, and doing role plays. The next is findings. The findings of the article show that improving spoken English depends on several key factors. These factors include speaking accurately, fluency, nonverbal communication, and physical mouth practice. All of these elements work together to improve learners' speaking performance. Next is speaking accurately. To improve speaking accurately, the author suggests that learners should focus on mastering on sentence pattern accurately. Other sentence variations should only be recognized, not effectively used. To avoid grammatical confusion, especially with the present perfect tense, beginners are encouraged to use the simple past with specific time expression. The next is fluency and physical mouth practice. Fluency can be improved by avoiding word-by-word translation in the mind, as this habit slows down communication. Using body language and facial expression can help convey meaning when vocabulary is limited. Physical mouth practice is also important because English uses different mouth muscles than the native language. Daily practice is necessary, similar to exercising muscle energy. The next is reference. Strategy of improving spoken English for learner by Zhan. This is the link for my. Next is conclusion. In conclusion, communication ability is the ultimate goal of learning English. Although many learners feel afraid of making mistakes or feel embarrassed, consistent and practical practice can help overcome this problem. The key to improving spoken English is continuous practice and the willingness to use English in real life situation. Okay, this is all from me. Thank you for attention. Sorry for any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.